So it's about 12:30 in the morning. There's the time to confirm it. I'm recording this video because there's some big news that happened in Major League Baseball not too long ago. Now, you are seeing this in the morning, and you've read the title already, so you probably have a clue about what we're talking about. We're talking about Andrew McCutchen being traded to the New York Yankees, which I honestly can't say I ever expected to say in my life. I'm uploading this video in the morning. I know some of you are probably expecting it to be up as soon as I was ready to go. But like I said, it's 12:30 right now. By the time I edit and upload, it would be like 1:30. Plus, Eminem just dropped an album out of nowhere, Kamikaze. I gotta listen to it. Now, before we do get going into the analysis of this trade, it would be very much appreciated to me if you guys do hit that like button on this video. Show the support. It's always helping me out, getting recommended, all that good stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you enjoy the content. We talk about everything that goes on in the MLB. I have a feeling this probably won't be my last video of the day talking about some trades that go on, as it is the August waiver deadline. So click the subscribe button if you ain't subscribed already, so you don't miss out on the content. Plus, your boy's trying to get to 30K. We're like under 100 away from 29, so we're close. And let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this trade. I know I got a lot of Yankee fans that follow me that don't like me, but you're probably going to be happy about what I have to say here. And I know I've got a lot of people who also hate the Yankees like me and might expect me to wind up some Yankee fans. Don't worry. I do that on Twitter about how they lost to the White Sox and the Tigers in back-to-back nights at home. I really hate to see that. So let's get talking about this Andrew McCutchen trade. So like I said, Andrew McCutchen has been traded from the San Francisco Giants to the New York Yankees in exchange for 2 prospects. Now, we don't have the details of both prospects, but we do know that one is going to be someone by the name of Abiatel Avellino. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Or Abiatal. Abiatal is a shortstop second baseman. He ranks 23rd in the Yankees organization, not yet been reclassified in San Francisco. He seems to be the main piece in this trade. The second guy seems to just be a little bit low-key. Again, we don't know at the time of me recording this who the second guy is. So what does this mean for the Yankees? You didn't give up anything, so from that perspective, it's a good move. You gave up absolutely nothing. You're not going to be using Abiatal Avellino anytime soon when you got Gleyber Torres, and you're probably going to go sign a shortstop in the free agency market. So really, you didn't give up much. You're not giving up a guy like Justice Sheffield, so you don't have to worry about who you gave up. What you should be worried about is what this trade means, because I personally think it's a good trade for the Yankees. A little bit of a cluttered outfield once Judge comes back, but that's kind of the key with this. Once Judge comes back. Because right now, it seems like Andrew McCutchen's going to slot right into the outfield. Giancarlo will go back to DH. So that fixes the issue of having Neil Walker, Shane Robinson, whoever can play the outfield out there. Because, man, Shane Robinson is bad. So while Judge is still on the DL, it makes sense. Doesn't make a crowded outfield, you understand why they got McCutchen. But here's the interesting part, is that when Judge comes back, what do? Do they bench Brett Gardner? I don't know. Do they bench Aaron Hicks? I don't know. Do they platoon McCutchen against lefties and Gardner against righties? It puts them in a weird situation. And now that weird situation is why I think Yankee fans have to think about this. You were told Aaron Judge was going to come back after 3 weeks from getting hit in the wrist. He did not come back in 3 weeks. Does this trade mean that Aaron Judge might not be ready to come back anytime soon? That has to be a legitimate possibility. Because I don't think the Yankees would trade for Andrew McCutchen if they knew that Aaron Judge was coming back in a week, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe by the playoffs. Will he even play in the playoffs? And I promise, this is not just me winding up Yankee fans trying to get you all, oh, he's going to be back, he's going to be fine. Because this is serious. Because I don't necessarily know if Aaron Judge will be back by playoff time. I don't think they would have made this move if he was, because they really didn't need to if he's coming back soon. But if he is going to be out for more time than he already has been, then you need to make this move, because you cannot keep going out with Shane Robinson and Neil Walker in right field. So from the Yankees' perspective, it's a little bittersweet, because I know nothing has been announced by Judge. He's been working hard. He's been trying to get back as quick as possible. There's no doubt with that. But it's bittersweet because you got a good player in McCutchen, someone who's going to help your team. But is it because Judge isn't going to be coming back as quickly as you thought? Is he even going to be ready for the playoffs? This trade really makes me think he might not be ready by playoff time. That he really might have broke his wrist. It's not just, you know, a little scratch. Now, Andrew McCutchen this year, not having a crazy good year, not having a crazy bad year. He's hitting .250 with 15 home runs, about 50 RBIs. His on base is around .350. His slugging is around .410. Gives him an OPS in the high 700s, so not a bad season at all. OPS plus is above 100, so technically he's better than the league average. Now, the big thing with McCutchen, he's a free agent in the upcoming season, so you won't see him in the Yankees uniform next year. It's essentially a rental, which makes it even more interesting about the whole Aaron Judge injury thing. And I know a lot of people have said that Andrew McCutchen is past his prime, but the dude's only 31 years old. I'm pretty sure Buster Posey is the same age as him. Buster Posey is 31 as well. He's like 6 months younger, but I mean, still, they're like the same age. And you talk about a guy that People don't necessarily talk about his old and Buster Posey, but everyone, when they talk about McCutchen, they basically talk about him like he's a grandpa in the league now. I think he could be a legitimate help to the Yankees. As we know, they've been struggling to beat some bad teams like the Tigers and the White Sox, and the Yankees are a good baseball team. That's obvious. Nobody who watches baseball thinks that this team is in serious trouble. But I think Andrew McCutchen could be a really good bat for them to add. Definitely an improvement over Shane Robinson and Neil Walker in the lineup, that's for sure. He may not be the MVP player that he was once in Pittsburgh, but I still think he can produce at a much higher level and a much more productive level than the guys that they had there. So it seems like really the biggest thing you get out of this trade as a Yankee fan is how is Aaron Judge? Because this now leaves you more in limbo. For the San Francisco Giants, this just further confirms that your season's done. You guys aren't trying to do anything. You're trying to get as much value for guys that you're not going to re-sign in the offseason, aka Andrew McCutchen. It's been a pretty disappointing season to say the least. You have had some bright spots though. Derek Rodriguez looks like he's going to be a really good pitcher in the majors, but you just got down production from Posey, Longoria, McCutchen, Crawford slowed down a ton. Hunter Pence is bad. Brandon Belt's had a decent year. Joe Panic, not much. Just an overall disappointing season for the Giants, especially after all the moves that they made in the offseason. You get this Avellino guy who's a 23rd ranked prospect. We'll go through him real quick. So he's 23 years old. He's also 23rd in the Yankees organization. They think he could come up into the majors next year. Here's his scouting grades. They're not fantastic. 50 hit, 30 power, so the man's not going to be hitting a lot of home runs. 55 runs, 60 arm, 50 field, overall 45. So, right on bang average. Doesn't seem like the guy's going to be a stud by any means, but he seems like he will be a serviceable major league pro, and who knows, he could prove us all wrong. Like I said, we still don't know who the second prospect is, so I can't speak on that. But overall for the Giants, you can't be upset with this move. The season's over. Andrew McCutchen wasn't going to be a Giant next season, and you got something out of it. That's pretty much it for this video. I don't know how long this is going to be. I got to edit it, of course, the magic of editing. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like on it. That'd be very much appreciated to me. Helps me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you enjoy the content. Like I said, we're probably going to have more videos today. I can't imagine this will be the only trade, so subscribe so you don't miss it. And let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about this trade. Otherwise, you guys know the deal. YouTube recommends you watch this video right here, as well as this is my most recent upload, and you can click my face here to subscribe too in case you didn't like the sub button. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.